This comes to us from I meme, therefore I am. They said, outrageous. Michael, the young man behind Real Schlep, helped expose child predators on Roblox. And how did the billion-dollar company respond? Not by fixing the problem, not by teaming up with him, not by protecting kids, but by threatening him with a cease and desist. Roblox has done more to silence a whistleblower than to stop predators on their own platform. Let that sink in. So this is the video from Real Schlep. Let's hear what he has to say here.
I have just gotten a legal complaint from Roblox. I'm not even joking. They have sent a cease and desist letter to me, and they've gone ahead and banned every account I own. And you might be wondering,
they banned not just a cease and desist, but they've gone ahead and banned every single account that he owns. What?
What heinous crime did you commit to possibly deserve that? Well, what I did was get predators arrested on their platform. Actually, 6 of them. I got 6 predators arrested within the Roblox community. Some of them, the crimes are so heinous, I can't even say here on TikTok or wherever this is going. And the thing that's crazy about it is that Roblox has taken a more firm action against me, a person getting these people arrested, a person that law enforcement has made public statements saying that they are glad when people like me go ahead and give them information so that they can arrest these people. Roblox has sent me the cease and desist letter, not these predators. That is absolutely insane. And the other thing that's crazy about this is Roblox itself. It is a predator haven. There are games on Roblox like XYZ Public Bathroom Simulator. That's about 7 million visits, and the whole premise of the game is showering together with kids.
Okay, so to be fair, before I keep going on this, my kids love Roblox. They play it all the time. But I am very involved in my kids' life, and I understand what games they play. They love the what's it called? Animal Simulator or Animal. I can't remember what it's called off the top of my head, but it sure as shit is not the showering with adult one. What the hell? How is that even allowed, by the way, with the target audience of who plays this? That's sketch.
That is the whole game. If you join it, you're going to see predators. You're going to see naked avatars. You're going to see people peeing and all this sort of weird stuff. If I was a parent and I saw that, I would be outraged. I would be totally outraged. And parents aren't aware of this. And it's so sad. I get emails from kids.
Yeah, I didn't know about that. And I literally live in this industry. I didn't even know that existed. That's crazy. That's crazy. Now, I ironically am always the person that's like, things should be allowed to exist within reason, though. And what's the target audience with this stuff? Because that does get very concerning as a parent. It just genuinely does. Because if there are other parents out there that are just like me, that think they understand what their kids are watching and playing, but they don't actually look at it, that's sketch that can even be happening. But again, it is on the parents ultimately at the end of the day to make sure they're aware of what their kids are doing. Want to be clear about that.
Daily about all the horrible stuff that they're exposed to. I get emails from parents talking about what their kids were exposed to. And there are so many predators on this platform. It is actually unreal. So it's quite crazy to see Roblox go after me, a person trying to get predators arrested off of their platform, than the predators. Why? I don't get it. I don't understand.
That is insane. That is absolutely insane. And this is following up on the original breaking. Popular Roblox player and YouTuber has been banned from the game after receiving a cease and desist from the billion-dollar company, all because he and his team exposed child predators on the platform. So this is the Real Schlep. 6 Roblox arrests and counting. This is a legal cease and desist notice from Roblox to him. Holy crap. Dear blank, we write on behalf of the Roblox Corporation. This letter serves as a formal cease and desist notice regarding your unauthorized and harmful activities on the Roblox platform. Your actions are a violation of Roblox policies and directly undermine Roblox's safety efforts and critically are exposing our users to increased risk. Those actions include engaging in simulated child endangerment conversations, sharing or soliciting personally identified information, directing users to move conversations off platform. Okay, so he's basically going undercover and pretending to be these people to see if he can find people, or pretending to be kids and seeing if he can go see these people. From Roblox perspective, they could be like, we're trying to eliminate all this, and we don't have a reason to trust you that your best interests are in heart. Even if you have 6 arrests under your belt, how do we know that deep down you're not a PDF yourself? We don't want any of this on our platform. Again, I'm just playing devil's advocate for Roblox. But bro, like, you gotta take a step back and be like, the optics of doing this are not going to look good when this goes out there to the public. And you send a C&D to this guy, you think he's not going to go public with it? What? You got to be crazy. You got to be absolutely crazy. Roblox is committed to aggressively combating illegal and harmful conduct, including child exploitation, through a dedicated and sophisticated team of safety professionals, advanced moderation systems, and partnerships with law enforcement agencies. For example, Roblox proactively, so right here, this section already tells me that Roblox knew that this was going to go public, and they wanted to make a public statement here so that it covers their ass, so they don't look bad when this goes out there to everyone. Because otherwise, they have no reason to send him this in the C&D. The designated reporting entity for the public and electronic service providers regarding suspected child exploitation. Further, Roblox maintains direct communication channels with the NCMEC and agencies like the FBI for immediate escalation of serious threats that we identify. While Roblox acknowledges that your stated intentions may be to protect children, and while it recognizes the serious nature of online predatory behavior, your methods, including failing to immediately report suspicious activity to Roblox through proper channels, are actively interfering with Roblox's established safety protocols and critically are exposing Roblox's users to increased risk. So again, playing devil's advocate, I can see where Roblox is coming from here, but then I take the perspective of, yeah, but it looks terrible in the optics of what's happened. Like, this is their game. They have the final say on how they operate and handle this stuff, and they take it very seriously. And they don't want some kid coming in and fucking that up for them if they have an intricate system behind the scenes, supposedly. Now, people can play. They can say, oh, no, they're doing terrible with it, so it's important that this guy's there. I get that. I'm just trying to give both sides of this situation. I think it's very important for that. Accordingly, and pursuant to Roblox's policies, Roblox will be closing your accounts. Please note that Roblox community standards prohibit opening new accounts to evade enforcement action. So not only is he banned, but he cannot come back ever. As a parent, hearing this, it concerns me. It's just being real, because I'm like, well, this guy was helping. And now that's one more person that's not going to be there finding people. That's not good. Maybe his methods weren't ideal, and maybe Roblox didn't agree with them. And hell, maybe if I found out what he was doing and I wouldn't agree with him either. I'm just saying what the optics are right now, not great for Roblox. Not great. Therefore, we demand that you cease and desist from accessing the Roblox platform. Please be advised that Roblox reserves all rights to take any and all appropriate legal action against you should your violations of the Roblox community standards continue. Such actions may include, but are not limited to, claims for breach of contract, specifically violation of Roblox terms of use, to which all users agree, and that's like the EULA, and violations of the Computer Fraud and Abuse Act, which prohibits unauthorized access to computer systems and data. Very truly yours, and cuts off. I assume it says Roblox. Here we have a story from it. This is Schlep, created by Michael and backed by 6 advocacy-minded individuals, is on a mission to keep minors safe. Their work has already led to 6 arrests of child predators and was even spotlighted by a local California news outlet after they tipped off the police about a 21-year-old trying to lure a 13-year-old. Oh my God. I have not seen this. Let's see what he has to say here on this.
A warning for parents tonight after a man in Fresno was caught trying to lure who he believed was a 13-year-old girl on a popular gaming platform. The 21-year-old was arrested this week by Hanford police after an online safety group tipped them off following a sting of their own.
All of it was captured on camera.
Wow.
And tonight, Action News reporter Christina Lopez joins us from the live desk with a look at how it all unfolded.
Innocence stolen. Listen as this online predator asks his victim, a decoy posing as a 13-year-old girl, if she's a cop.
I think you'd be like a police officer. You know?
Wait, what? Me?
Yes, you.
That man's voice belongs to 21-year-old Manuel Coronado Gonzalez of Fresno. You can hear him question the decoy during a recent video game online.
What grade are you in now?
A grade? I'm going into sophomore year.
You're going to sophomore year?
No, I'm
Wait.
going.
Their initial plan was to meet at a public bathroom to have sex with this decoy.
Online safety advocate Michael, who asked us to withhold his last name for privacy reasons, says this is not Gonzalez's first time luring minors on Roblox, the popular online gaming platform with over 97 million daily users.
Well, that's the other thing. Roblox is so big that it's like, yes, this is going to happen, by the way. People want to act like Roblox is like the evil company. Guys, anything that gets this many users, these PDFs will find a way into it and try to get kids. That's not an excuse for Roblox. It's just a reality of a numbers game.
The predator in this case talking to the decoy for 2 months.
We had actually caught him on multiple decoy accounts doing this. It wasn't just a single one.
Michael is the content creator of Schlep, an independent group working to keep online platforms like Roblox safe for kids.
So we will find these people and give them the predators that we find, and they will go and confront them in person.
His pursuit of capturing these online predators, a personal crusade for the 21-year-old.
I, as a kid, when I was young, I was definitely victimized by some people in the Roblox community.
His YouTube channel, Schlep, home to over 445,000 subscribers who view hundreds of videos showcasing sting operations, nabbing online predators.
Wow.
The group coordinating with law enforcement, leading to 5 arrests. The most recent involving Gonzalez in Kings County on June 10th, suspected of contacting a minor with sexual intent.
Every single arrest that I've gotten, if it wasn't us, it would have been a real kid. It would have easily been headlines.
Watch the moment when the suspect realizes he's involved in a sting.
Manuel, what's your first name? M-A-N-U-L. And last name?
I know. Is there some sort of I don't want to go to jail.
Hanford Police sharing its gratitude to those who bring these types of cases to law enforcement, saying in a statement to Action News, it urges members of these particular groups to operate within the confines of the law and exercise caution for the safety of themselves and others.
That's my mission. It's to stop headlines. I don't want to see these kids get victimized anymore.
Now, this is not the only recent crime of this nature in the Valley. A similar case happened in Kern County this week. A 20-year-old man is facing 5 felony charges, including child abduction through the popular gaming platform Fortnite.
A warning.
It's Fortnite. So again, I'm not trying to play devil's advocate too much with Roblox because I think it's fucked that they're doing this to this guy, honestly. But at the same time, and I always take this perspective, it goes on the parents to watch the kids. It's not Roblox's fault. It's not Fortnite's fault. It's not any of these game companies' faults for this shit happening. The parents need to be more involved with their kids' lives. I feel like that ultimately always goes back to that same point. I'm not here trying to cancel Roblox. I'm not here trying to cancel Fortnite. I'm not trying to, I think it's very important parents have a conversation with their kids, especially if they're playing online games. Sit with their kids. I sit with my kids while they play Roblox. I see what they're doing, and they're like bouncing on people's heads, trying to glitch through the ceiling. And that my son was trying to bounce to glitch through the ceiling with another person for like 20 minutes one day. And I was like, "What are you doing?" He's like, "Oh, there's an exploit here. If I can jump on his head and he jumps on my head, and then we jump and jump and jump." I was like, "Do you know that person?" He's like, "No." I was like, "Well, how do they know to do this with you?" And he's like, "Oh, because we asked each other to do it, and everyone's trying to do it too because everyone knows about it. It's like the latest trend." And I was like, "Oh, okay." And I was watching him do it. I was like, "Oh, so I guess this passes as fun for kids in games these days." Meanwhile, when I was his age, I was blasting through Chrono Trigger, Super Punch Out, Super Mario World. But hey, different strokes for different folks. But my greater point being, it's important for the parents to be involved with their kids and their kids' lives. But the way Roblox handled this is terrible. iMeme says Michael, now 22, was himself a victim as a minor when targeted in Roblox 6 years ago. The trauma nearly drove him to take his life. When his mother reached out to the Roblox team, she was brushed off. Even more shocking, after recovering, Michael chose to stay on the platform because he had made genuine friends. But after years of playing, he discovered that child predators were still rampant. So he took matters into his own hands, launching a personal crusade to expose them. At one point, he even offered to help directly to Roblox to keep kids safe. Not only did the company ignore him, CEO David Baszucki blocked him on X. What? Holy crap. Now Roblox has officially labeled vigilante groups like his a platform risk and warned that this is the complete wrong direction by Roblox. Holy shit. This is so bad. Calling their efforts harmful to others. This is the Schlep vigilante groups. He blocked him. Wow. This is the 22-year-old Roblox pedophile from Hawaii. I got arrested after he planned to meet a 13-year-old decoy through Roblox, submitted a sport ticket, got an AI response, and he's still on the platform and still talking to minors. Whoa. I'm telling you guys, this is not a great look for Roblox. This is going to haunt them. And while people are going to keep playing the game and the numbers are going to probably continue to stay where they're at, I don't think Roblox really cares. Like, think about it. Until it starts impacting their wallet, they're going to keep big time in people. I do wonder where this all leads to, though, because yikes, what a terrible, terrible situation. This thread is designed not only to alert parents about the dangers their children face while playing online, but also to put pressure on Roblox to take the safety of minors on the platform seriously. Even with the new safety feature updates, the company is facing multiple lawsuits across the country alleging it made it too easy for PDFs to pretend to be children on the platform. Money talks. But again, from my perspective, I'm not going to stop my kids from playing Roblox. They love it. They have a lot of fun with it. They really look forward to playing it, and it's harmless fun for them. I don't understand how there are kids that get themselves into these situations where they want to go meet someone online. It's like, bro, that is an epic failure of parenting right there. Epic. And it's going to happen more because there are terrible parents out there. There are broken homes. There are kids that don't even have parents that are around. Those are the ones that will be taken advantage of. It's unfortunate, but it's the reality of the world. It sucks. I'm not going to blame companies for that, though. I can't, because that's going to fly in the face of everything that I defend. It's up to the parents, and parents are responsible for their own kids' well-being. And some kids just have a much worse upbringing than others, and it sucks. But it's not the state's responsibility to be the parent of the kid, because once they start doing that, they're going to start coming after everyone's kids. And nope, I don't want that at all. No. When Stuttering Craig posted this video here, he's not very happy with the Roblox team. Let's see what he has to say first.
Player and YouTuber has been banned from the game after receiving a cease and desist from the billion-dollar company, all because he and his team exposed child predators on the platform. Fuck you, you. Fuck you, you.
All these
fuck
people
off.
should be.
You're not cool, and fuck you.
Yeah. Fuck you, chief design officer. Fuck you, senior engineering asshole. Fuck you, chief marketing officer and head of marketing expansion. Fuck you especially, chief safety officer.
Yeah.
Fuck.
So, Craig, also not just friend of the channel, but also a fellow dad as well. I strongly agree with his sentiment right now on how they handled this situation. We're handling it a little bit differently with how we're acting about it, but deep down, I feel very similar about the people that are running Roblox right now. I don't agree with what they've been doing, how they've handled any of this. I think the PR is terrible and all that. But I do find it curious. He tried to post this video. He said, we've tried several times to upload a clip of our show talking about the Roblox predator situation, and every time it's flagged. If the Roblox content we're talking about is inappropriate for YouTube, why would parents want their kids playing it? And I can't help but think that there's going to be a direct correlation that gets drawn here. When you try to cover this situation and it gets demonetized, people are going to say, why is YouTube protecting PDFs? Which is a pretty obvious connection to draw, because it's the same connection that I would draw. Dark Mega said, considering who's involved with Roblox, I'm surprised YouTube didn't try to nuke the channel. Good on you all, side scrollers, for doing the segment and getting the video up. And Craig said, thank you. The 2 videos we did are being suppressed heavily, so please check them out if you can. Links in the follow-up tweet. And he links them here as well. But unfortunately, the demonetization situation with YouTube is still extremely prevalent, especially when you talk about the PDF stuff. Even if you're talking about it in a way of trying to prevent it or stop it, because the AI that runs the algorithm of YouTube doesn't give a shit. And that could be by choice or by accident, depending on how you look at what Google's doing with YouTube. The concern being here is it makes people not want to talk about it at all. People that are relying on an income from YouTube to be like, nope, not going to cover that topic because it's not worth wasting my time on it. If I'm not going to make my money on it, I'll focus on other stuff. And then you get a situation where people aren't highlighting things that really need to be talked about. That is a massive issue that YouTube needs to address. I am sick as shit with this demonetization thing. It never should have been a thing when it came into existence. I thought it was the dumbest bullshit thing they ever came up with. Whoever came up with that idea, like, fire them immediately. It was horrible. For some reason, it's persisted. We're going on, what, 8 years of it? When was the apocalypse? 2000, maybe 9 years, 2016? Something like that. It was about a year or two after I started YouTube. And I remember it happening, throwing a wrench into trying to make videos and get things monetized. Even back then, I didn't care about it being monetized because I barely made any views off anything. But if it got the yellow $sign, your views would be suppressed. And then the channel wouldn't grow from it because nobody would watch it. So when you were a smaller channel, it would be like, well, why am I going to talk about this? Not about the money. It's about getting people to see you. So no matter what, it was very counterintuitive to talk about stuff as a creator, whether you're big or small, because of the yellow demonetization sign. That needs to go away yesterday. That needs to stop being a thing. To YouTube's credit, I feel like it is overwhelmingly approving videos now. It is way better than it ever was since this thing started, but it still does give demonetization signs every once in a while with no rhyme or reason. And creators are just left in the dark being like, well, why the fuck am I getting it? What did I do differently this time? I'm not allowed to talk about a PDF. I'm not allowed to draw attention to this person that's mentally ill. I'm not allowed to talk about why. Why is YouTube protecting that stuff? Why? And I mean, there's only one conclusion that I can come to, and it's not a pretty one. I'll say that. But I'll leave that one there. Mercy for the two. Bald guy with red beard is the evidence video.
Hey, what's up? So we're here with your Roblox developer, right?
Hello.
Yep. We're about to do the wipe on his phone. We're going to get rid of the child pornography on your phone, right? Okay. How many images do you think we have to get rid of child porn on your phone?
About like 30 or 40.
Okay.
I don't remember exactly.
And what's the game coming out that you got on Roblox soon?
Undertale.
Hell yeah. We're gonna make this game successful. All right, guys, what's up? This is Amori King over
Wait,
there.
did he just admit to having child stuff on his phone? Wait, what? That was all so casual. What? Then high-fiving?
We're in Polk County, the land of Grady Judd. He is a Roblox game developer, and he was messaging who he believes to be a 14-year-old girl, pretty sexually online. So we approached him in person, and he ends up admitting to possessing 40 images of child pornography and viewing videos as young as babies and toddlers. And he's been viewing child porn for years, and he has a long life of carnage ahead of him. If he wasn't stopped today, he admitted it on camera. The cops saw the footage. The cops are currently having detained, and I believe we're going to see an arrest very soon. This is Polk County, Florida. Special thanks to Ruben Sim and his friend Schlep for kind of bringing this guy to our attention. They were kind of patrolling Discord for potential pervs, and they found this guy, and we were able to confront him and get him to admit to a lot of things. So, yeah, be sure to join on the subscribe. Press that subscribe button, actually, the purple thing on our bio. $5, and you can see this full-length video when it drops. Hey, what's up? So we're here with your Roblox developer, right?
Hello.
Yep. We're about to do the wipe on his phone. We're going to get rid of the child pornography on your phone, right? Okay. How many images do you think we have to get rid of child porn on your phone?
About like 30 or 40.
Okay.
I don't.
Is this, I mean, first off, is this guy retarded? like, I get you're crazy if you're a PDF, but like, why is he like proudly admitting it on the while the guy's clearly recording right now, talking to the camera? Like, what, dude? What are you doing?
Don't remember exactly.
And what's the game coming out that you got on Roblox soon?
Undertale.
Hell yeah, we're gonna make this game successful. All right, guys.
That is wild. Wow. Oh my god. I don't even know what do you even do with that? That's crazy, dude. That's crazy. That, I mean, right there you go. Literally works at Roblox and arrested. Holy shit, that's crazy.